Hello, I'm Jens, I'm the developer of Japsum, and here we try to attempt to solve a 6x6 puzzle. You see it up here. The allowed numbers are 1 to 5, which we need to put into the grid. And yeah, it's always helpful to know the sum of all these numbers. So if they all would be contained in a row or column, the sum would be 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10, plus 5 is 15. So 15 is the maximum number that could be in a row or column. And maybe if we take a look at this row here, we'll see the hints also add up to 15. Now this means every number will be used in that row. And because it's 5 numbers and 6 cells, that means there's one black box somewhere in the middle. And this also means there will be definitely numbers at the corners because the black box must be in the middle. So, and also for the 10, if we think how many numbers we need minimum to sum up to 10, it will be at least 3 numbers. So because 4 plus 5 plus 4 is 9, so that's not enough, and we need one more to add up to 10, so this means there will be 3 numbers down here. I color these boxes where I have this information that there's no black box. I will color the background green. I think that helps. For the 5, yeah, it could be just the 5, but it also could be 2 plus 3, 3 plus 2, 1 plus 4, 4 plus 1. So we're not sure yet if the black box is here or here. Okay, what info do we also get? So we have here the 9. The 9 would also be at least 2 numbers, so this is the first part of the 9, and here will be the second part. So we color it green. And let's see what else we got. Okay. Yeah, in these larger puzzles, it's like it gets more common and common to get stuck, basically, to not know where to move next. And yeah, but let's have a look. What else do we got? Okay, some more advanced reasoning. In this row here, we have 11 plus 3 would be 14 total. And these numbers here add up to 15. So there's one missing. And because there's one missing, it must be the number 1 exactly. So the info about this row will be there will be 4 numbers and 2 black boxes total. We don't know where the black boxes are yet. And we also know the 3 will be just a 3, because it can't be a sum 2 plus 1, because the 1 is missing in this row. So this will lead us to maybe we can put in candidates mode. This will either be a black box or a 3, and this will also be black box or 3. And the 11 will be 3 numbers. So now we can think about, okay, if it starts at the earliest possible moment, that would be here, and it would be up until here, and the kind of the worst case would be that the 3 starts here, here's the black box, and there would be 1, 2, 3 consisting, making up the 11. So what this means in any case will be this, there will be a number here and a number here. No black boxes can be in these 2. In these 2 boxes here. So what info we get from this? If we have a look at this column here, it's 2, 5, 4. the total sum would be 11. So yeah, from the first glance, I think we don't know exactly what is missing. It could be the 4, or could be a 1 and a 3. But let's think about it a little bit. If we would put in the 2 here, so that this green box here would be this hint, the 2, then there wouldn't be space down here to satisfy the 5 and the 4. What this means is this box here will be part of the 5, this box here will be part of the 4, and there must be the 2 up here. So let's put that in. And there will be a black box here. And yeah, for this we don't know yet. It could be the, maybe we actually know. Okay, it could be a 5 alone. And let's try and think, okay, it could be also a sum. But what would that lead us to? Because if it can't be the sum from 2 plus 3, because the 2 is already used up here. So it must be the sum of 1 plus 4. But if we occupy these two with 1 plus 4, there would be a black box after it. And then we have one box for the 4 hint left, this one, which will also be a 4. So this will violate that only the 4 is only allowed once in this column. So this will mean here must be 5 directly. And because we satisfy already the hint, there must be a black box after it. And for down here, we really don't know if it's 1 plus 3 or 3 plus 1 or just a 4 down here. So we leave that to later. So maybe from this row we can get some information, because the 10 can't be just this box here. This will mean there's a black box here. And the 10 will be at least 3 numbers. Maybe 4, but at least 3. So if it would start here, it would be use these 3 boxes. And if it would start here, it would use these 3 boxes. The definite information we get is this is a number, this is a number, not a black box. Okay, so what else do we got? This will also be a little bit advanced reasoning, but if we have a look at the 3 and the 8 row here, if we say this could be a black box, then there would be a 3 here. It must be a 3, because if it would be a 2 and a 1, then there would be a black box and the 8 won't fit in one cell. But if there would be a 3 here, then there would be I can, just to showcase it, I will put in the numbers. If there would be 3 here, we can maybe use the pink just to speculate just a little bit, to visualize it. There would be 3 here, then there would be a black box here, and then the 8 must be like the sum of 2 numbers. But if we have a look here, 4 plus 4 is not allowed, because then the 4 would be duplicate in the row. So it must be 5 plus 3, but that is also not allowed, because we already used the 3 here. Yeah, that means this one can't be a black box. So you might think this was a little bit too fancy of reasoning to just find out there's not a black box here, but if this is green, then it automatically means that this 3 here must be inside it. So yeah, at least we got something out of it. And yeah, with also some reasoning, we can now see the 8 we already saw it can't be in that configuration displayed as 3 plus 5 and also not 4 plus 4. This will mean this will be at least 3 numbers, but also maximum 3 numbers, because 4 numbers would be 10. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 would be 10. So this must be 3 numbers, which will be here. Now we can make the same reasoning. If it starts here, it will occupy these 3. And if it starts here, it will occupy these 3. So definitely these 2 will be numbers and not black boxes. Okay, so what are we looking at? So if we have a look at this column here, we will see there must be a black box here, because if this would be just a number, in that case is 3, these 3 would be at least 6. There would be at least 6, and the maximum hint is 6, so this would be the 6, but then there wouldn't be space for the 4 up here. So this is why there must be a black box here. And now we know, okay, this is part of the 4 hint up here, and this green box and further down will be part of the 6. The 6 is at least 2 numbers added, so this will be also a black box. Now let's take a look at this row again. It's 5, 1, 4. If we think about if this would be a sum of 2 numbers, the 5s, this would be a number here, black box here, and then we're already running out of space basically, because then there must be the 1 here. This would need to be a black box and the 4 here. So this wouldn't fit. So basically what it means that this one can't be a number, must be a black box. So that's what we put in. And we get the 5 from here basically for free, which is always good. Oh, I also forgot we get the 4 from up here. So you see, like at the beginning, yeah, sometimes there will be like a little bit of a struggle to make any progress at all. But then, yeah, if we make some progress, even if it looks tiny at the time, it must have sometimes very big consequences, and yeah, we get a lot of info from it. Okay, let's have a look at this 9 here. Yeah, it starts here, so we already have the 3 and the 5, and since this also must be a number, it must be the number 1 to add up to 9, and this will be a black box because we already got the 9. So we got this 9, this will be a black box, and we get basically for free the 4 up here. So now the 6 here is already satisfied with 4 plus 2. Now we put in the black box here. And okay. So this will mean there must be a single 3 somewhere here. We don't know where yet, so we take care of that later. Okay, what info do we got? We already also, we know the 11, we thought about it at the beginning here, the 11 is 3 numbers at least, so this will be a number, and the 3 must be here at the back. Okay, so what numbers must be filled in here? It must be the sum is 6, so it's 2 and 4. Yeah, we already talked about it, that there's no 1 in this column. So we can put in the candidate modes, 2 and 4, but which one we don't know yet. Okay, just now I saw another easy piece of information, because the 11 already occupies these 3, and just from space constraints there will be a black box here and a 3 down here. So black box and a 3, and this will also mean here is the black box, and to satisfy this 5 here there must be a 5 here, and there's also black box here. Now there's a lot of information coming in. This one must be, the 4 must be here, and the 1 must be here. And okay, what else we got to satisfy the 10 here? There's 1 plus 4 plus 3, and the 2 is missing. And the 3 here will be a black box. Okay, now the app already tells us, okay, we got 2 down here. That's why we have candidates 2 and 4, but the candidate 2 is not possible in this configuration, in this column. So there must be 4 here. And then we get the 2 next to it for free. Okay, now we can have a look at the 7 up here. It must be 4 plus 3, because that's the only possibility left if we have only one box. Okay, we also get for basically free the 6 hint. The 6 hint will be the 2. And what else do we got? Okay, the 8 will be at least 3 numbers here, because 2 is, okay, is 6, and 6 can't be displayed with one number, so this one here must be also green. And yeah, this, if we have a look at the 6 up here, the 5 is already satisfied, and the 6 must be the 3 plus 2 plus 1, because 3 plus 4 would be already too much, 7, and 3 plus 1 plus 2 is the only possibility to sum of the 6. So this will be needed in the black box here, and because the 2 is already here, there will be the 1 here and the 2 up here. So if we have a look at the 8 here, there must be a 5 to do the sum to 8. Okay, what else do we got? We got the 10 here, or maybe let's let's do the color the hints blue, just to see what is left. Okay, that's not much anymore. The 4 up here, it can't be a 4 directly here, because it would because the 4 is already down here, so it must be 1 plus 3, so that means here's a number, and it's 103. This is 103 as well, but the app already tells us, okay, we already have the 3 here, so this must be a 1, this must be a 3, this will satisfy this hint here, so this is why this is a black box, and the 11 up here will be 4 plus 2 plus 4, and that's already it. Okay, let's check the solution. Yeah, it's worked. We reached a new level and we got a new avatar, and we unlocked puzzles up until 8 times 8, up to 8 times 8. Okay, here we can change the avatar if we like to, and yes, so that's it for now. Thank you very much for listening.